S1 matter topic, properties of the three states of matter. And now we're looking at matter, solids, liquids and gases, and the properties of. We've got a bottle full of ice here. You can see there's no label around it because water expands when you freeze it, so it actually bursts the label. Solids, they are hard. Liquids, compared to gases, are hard, but compared to solids are soft. Gases, very soft. We can see that solids cannot be compressed. I'm squeezing this, cannot compress it at all, cannot get it to look smaller. Liquids. Now unfortunately there's a little bit of air in this, not much I can do about that, but liquids also cannot be compressed. It does look like it is being a bit, but that's because a little bit of air still in there. Gases. Gases can be compressed. If you compress it enough, you can turn the gas actually into liquid. Think about your aerosol cans. When you squeeze them, you get a gas out. But if you shake the aerosol can, you'll find it's got a liquid in it. You can also see that a solid has a fixed shape. If I cut the container off that, it would still be that shape. Whereas a liquid takes up the shape of the bottom of the container. If I show this by squirting some of the liquid out, you can see straight away that the liquid rests in the bottom, not throughout the container. The gas, on the other hand, takes up the shape of whatever container it's in. So all the gas in there is pretty even, and if I squirt some of the gas out, passing it back, it's still just taking up the shape of the container that it's in. Solids don't flow. If I take this and pop the cap, yeah, I know it's iced up, so it's not going to make a lot of difference anyway, but I couldn't get the ice in there, even if I take the lid off, to flow out. Not going to do it. Okay, it would all either not go or all go at once. Liquids, as you just see, if I take the cap off, flows. Gases also flow. Difficult to show, but the next part of the thing will show that. Just to show that water flows and therefore can put out a flame. You see here just dribbles onto the spirit burner. To show gas flowing, I put in the empty bottle a small amount of bicarb of soda and some vinegar, which is going to produce carbon dioxide. As you can see when I bring it up to the flame, I'm not squeezing it at all, it's just the gas that's trying to flow onto the flame. It didn't quite put it out, but it does move the flame. Solids have a fixed volume. A piece of blue tack here is 2 times 3 times 4 centimetres in volume, giving us a volume of 24 centimetres. If I adjust that to give a different size block, 2.8 times 2.8 times 3.05 centimetres, we still get 24 centimetres as the cubed as the volume. Liquids also have a fixed volume. As you can see here, I have a test tube completely full of water. If I pour that test tube into a beaker, you can see the shape of the water has now changed. It's taken up the bottom of the beaker, but the volume will be exactly the same. When I pour it back in, different shape, still have the same volume left. To demonstrate that gases don't have a fixed volume, here's the empty bottle. If I squeeze it, I will remove a lot of the gas. Put the lid back on. The gas in there is now taking up the space that's inside the bottle. If I release it and let the air back in, the gas is now taking up the same space it did before.